Hey, it's your girl Melissa, and you're watching Monae Media on YouTube, and you're listening to SeattleHipHopRadio.com. And I am sitting here with the beautiful Jasmin Roberson, Jazzy Cakes, the owner, co-founder, CEO of Jazzy Cakes. How you doing?
I'm good.
You look amazing.
Good. Thank you. So
I'm just over here just looking at you, your arms, your eyes are just beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So how you feeling today? It is Friday evening. We have some beautiful display. Actually, they're not displays. Go ahead. Tell what do we have over here?
You know, just a little bit of my Jazzy Cakes here. I made cheesecake, so you know, got a cherry, just make, you know, regular New York style
cheesecake.
Yep. My regular with my homemade whipped cream.
Oh, you make whipped cream?
I do make homemade whipped cream.
Oh, we're gonna get into details, you guys. For everybody who is listening on SeattleHipHopRadio.com, oh my goodness. You can check out Monae Media on YouTube with Jazzy Cakes so you can see these beautiful Jazzy Cakes. And not only are the cakes jazzy, but she is jazzy. So anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I just had to throw that in there. What's that one?
And the last one, we just got the little caramel sauce.
Okay, so before we get into all of the cakes, when did you start making cheesecakes? We'll start there.
I mean, I've been cooking, baking my whole life, really. But I first got my business license December 2020.
Oh, really? Just recently?
Just very recently. Before that, it was like just friends and family, you know.
So they'd ask you to make them cheesecakes?
That was the thing.
Okay,
cheesecake, Jasmine. When do we get a cheesecake?
So did you like bring the cheesecakes to all the family functions and stuff?
How it started.
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
So everybody, okay, so at each family function or whatever, I mean, like, did you have a list? Did you have to make lists of what you were bringing? Or, you know, did you just bring one and say, okay, y'all gonna have to fight over it?
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Or you gotta, you know, pay for more.
So when did you start baking the cheesecakes? I know you got your business license, but what kind of inspired you to even just looking at what you're doing? Like, this is time and it's a process. So something just inspired you.
I was definitely guided towards this.
Okay.
I was on a completely different path.
Okay.
So let's back it up a little bit. I was driving box trucks for my company that I'm with now. I also work full time in addition to Jazzy Cakes. So I was driving box trucks, studying to get my CDL so I could move into bigger trucks. And
So you were going to school studying to get your CDL, or?
Not yet. I was studying to get my permit.
Okay.
And then I was gonna like just practice at work here and there. But then I got anxiety. Driving.
Okay. So did you like drive like to different cities, or like was it a big area you driving in, or was it just the constant driving all day, you think?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, I really think it was just meant to guide me away from that.
Okay.
Because I was driving trucks for, you know, almost 2 years. So there's no, like, I was out to Burlington every other day, and I was all over downtown Seattle. So I'm like, country, city, everywhere, no problems. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I got a plan. I'm going to be a truck driver. You know, and I wasn't passionate about it. I'm like, it makes good money. I'm good at it. Why not?
Right.
And then God was like, no.
He's like, you heard her. She said, God said, I need those Jazzy Cakes in my life.
That's really what I had to think about. Like once I got my anxiety, I took a position in my warehouse.
Okay.
And that's rough. I was like, I can't do this work full time.
So like,
and around all that same time is when like people were really coming to me like, cheesecake. So I had to, sit back and put it all together. Like, what is happening right now? So
the universe,
like, all right,
God, God knows his plan already. In the universe, it just all comes together. And let me say that they look amazing.
Thank you. I'm passionate about feeding people.
Okay. I love to eat. I love to eat.
That's what it is.
Okay. All right. So do you bake other things, or you just you sell the cheesecakes? You do pop-ups?
I do.
Okay.
So I have pop-ups here and there. You can also message me for private orders.
Well, name some of the places that you do your pop-ups at.
So right now I'm at Sparkle in downtown Renton a lot. I'm working on a date to be in Dubtown, also in downtown Renton.
Shout out to Dubtown.
Love that place.
I know, right?
My next pop-up is actually in Auburn, Lakeland Hills, just in the neighborhood.
Oh.
They bring local vendors, food trucks, and things into the neighborhood.
Oh.
And I get to be a part of that.
Yay, that's going to be awesome. When is that?
That's Friday the 25th, and I will post details on my Instagram.
What is your
Facebook.
Instagram while they're listening?
Jazzy Cakes 425.
That 425 area code. Still in the Pacific Northwest. I've never had a 425 area code.
I'm based out of Renton.
Say that then. And still in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so are you so we can just hit you up anytime.
Anytime.
So do you have like specific days that you're doing cheesecakes, or can people hit you and be like,
as long as I have like a week's notice, you're good.
Okay. Well, I need to order mine now. I don't know which one I want, but those ones over there look really, really good. But you guys don't get to see those ones yet. So what are some goals that you're looking to do with making the cheesecakes? I know you like to feed people, but what are some other, long-term goals that you're looking to do?
I would definitely love for Jazzy Cakes to be in some like local restaurants. I know we have a lot of local places that don't have dessert right now. So
as in businesses like bars, or like
yeah, just bars and small restaurants and whatnot. There's definitely, I think, too many of those without dessert.
So are you like reaching out like to these places?
I have talked to a couple places so far, but I still have several more on my list to go.
Okay.
I'm just now, so my company was short-staffed for so long. It was really hard for me at first. I was starting this, working 60 plus hours a week in the warehouse. But now we're just getting staffed up, and I'm just, as of last week, able to step back a little bit and focus a little more time on Jazzy Cakes.
I love that, And it's hard though, because I work full time at a warehouse. Okay, now you got two beautiful women, who work in a warehouse. If you've never worked in a warehouse, it is hard work. Okay,
Definitely,
it's hard work. Anyway, so I give it to you. Not only that, you do have kids.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Tell us.
My baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my oldest. But
Okay.
I call my oldest my baby because he
Okay.
was my first. But he just turned 18. He just graduated
What?
yesterday.
Yay. What's his name?
Antonio.
Shout out to Antonio.
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations on the graduating.
So proud of him.
Did you make him a cheesecake?
You know,
He probably gets them all the time.
he does.
Oh, okay. He's
Whenever he
see, you know that's funny. My son, my thing is macaroni and cheese. So I don't see my son in I don't know how long. He'll call me and be like, "Mom, I need you to make me some macaroni and cheese."
I'd be
like,
too.
"What? Do you know what I did today?" And he's like, "I'm on my way." I'm like, "Okay, well, you're going to be learning how to make it by yourself." And then he'd get there, "Mom, let's go. We're going to the store. I'm buying all the stuff." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm just going to show you." And then I end up making it.
Yeah, because it don't taste the same.
Well, that ain't the point. If you're going to say you're going to do something, I'm going to need you to do it. You know, but anyway, that's part of being a mom. You know, doing those things for our kids because they really appreciate it. You know, they don't realize how hard we work until they're older and they're working as hard and they got kids of their own. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
my youngest, he'll be 13 in July.
Yay! 13's a good age.
Going into the 8th grade.
When my son was 13, he was good. He good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my kids are great.
Oh,
I'm like, how
Thank
are they
God.
mine? They're so innocent.
Are they?
They are.
When you're around.
They
okay.
really are. I can see through that bullshit. I did it all. You're not getting over on me.
Right. So you're very disciplined too.
they're yeah.
That's good. You gotta be
They're
there.
very smart. They're
That's
very
good.
respectful.
That's good.
I'm big on that. I'm like, you gotta be respectful.
My son would be so mean to me, and then we'll go out in public. He'd be like, "Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am." I'd be like, not really mean to me, but you know, I just be like, I guess I did you a good job. Okay. So you're 18-year-old, you're 13-year-old.
Yep.
You just have the two.
I do.
I thought you had three. Okay. Well, let me not speak nothing into existence.
I mean, you can.
What? What?
Maybe at some point.
At some point, okay.
Before I get too old.
Okay. How old are you?
36.
Oh, you look way younger than that. You look good. So tell us about you. You know, you have all these tattoos on you. Tell us about, you know, your upbringing. You know, just kind of what made you blossom into this beautiful woman right now, mother, and someone who makes amazing cheesecakes. Give us a little bit about you. Start wherever you like.
I don't even know where to start with that one.
This is for everyone to kind of get to know, you know, Jazzy behind these cakes that we're gonna try later.
Yeah. So, I was raised with my mom, I guess, but I was kind of passed around from family member to family member growing up, and you know, never really felt like I belonged anywhere.
Okay.
I just recently met my dad 3 years ago.
Did
3
you
years
even
ago.
know about him?
My mom gave me his name.
They do that.
But he didn't know about me.
Okay.
Which I know from my mom. She told me. She didn't tell him.
Okay.
So surprise, you have at that time a 33-year-old daughter.
Wow. So she didn't tell you until you were 33 his name.
No, she had told me before, but she never helped me find him or anything. But you know, once those like DNA tests came out and this and that, so you know, I did that, the 23andMe, the Ancestry.
Oh, so what inspired you to do that?
I've always wanted to find my dad. You know. And like, why not?
Okay, why not? It's a great,
like,
it's a great way to put it.
You know, that wasn't available before. You know, but we have all this technology now and different avenues of doing things. And
okay, so you went on Ancestry.com and
just did it, and it's crazy, like how much I am like my dad without ever knowing him. And looking at my oldest, Antonio, like we always thought he was so weird, like just his mannerisms. Like his mannerisms were not like any of ours. But seeing him with my dad,
we're like, oh, that's where you get it from.
Nobody knows anybody their whole life, but like you just inherit these mannerisms.
All right, so
like they stand the same. Like
so when you found your dad, what happened? Tell us what happened. How it came about. You know, how you guys your first meet.
That's a long story.
I mean, we have some time. You know what I mean?
It's a. So I was I found him on Facebook. Was spelling his last name wrong.
Okay.
So that's why I was never able to find him before.
Oh, okay. But you did try. But you were spelling his last name wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But once I got on Ancestry and found the correct spelling.
Right.
I got scared to message him, so I had my friend do it.
Okay.
And
like was she like trying to pretend like trying to get at him? Okay. So
it was best. No, but I had her ask him if he knew my mom.
Your mom, okay.
And then another friend of theirs.
Okay.
Back in 1984.
Whichever year it was.
Yeah. And he said he read that message, and then since I had clicked on his messenger, my picture showed up.
Oh, really?
And he said he seen my picture
and instantly knew.
He knew.
Wow.
But I'm pretty I look like my dad without a mustache.
Wow. He got eyes like you?
His eyes are blue, but yeah, his eyes are blue, my mom's eyes are brown, and mine just came out green.
They're beautiful. Your eyes are dreamy, you know. Your eyes are really dreamy.
It's okay. So my cheesecake.
Okay, so as soon as he seen you, he's like, okay, he knew that you were his. Okay, so then what happened?
So he actually figured out where I was working.
Oh, wow. So did he message your friend back at this point?
No.
Okay, so keep going.
So I had my old job on my Facebook.
Okay.
And he had gone there.
Okay.
They told him I had quit.
Okay. So how do you find out where he was?
Then he looked at my friends, and at this time I'm managing at Chipotle.
Okay.
So he looks at hers and he's like, "Oh, Chipotle manager, whatever." But
when your friends on Facebook,
yeah.
But so he was like
Seattle.
So he was like looking.
Yeah.
He's like looking up, you know, you guys' posts and you know what I'm saying. Just trying to.
So she was in Seattle. You know what? My job was in Kirkland.
That's crazy. Go ahead.
So he figured, okay, my old job was in Kirkland. I'm somewhere at a Chipotle around there. And he had actually gone, it was the new Chipotle, the newer Chipotle in Kirkland.
Yeah.
So he didn't even know about that one. He went to Redmond.
Okay.
They somehow told him, I'm in Kirkland.
Wow. And you know, they ain't supposed to do that.
They're not
even supposed to let him know that you even work for them. Okay. It must have been some kid.
But it was, he told me the whole situation.
Okay.
It was okay. Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, technically, from a business aspect, that is, wait, what is it called?
Confidential.
Yes. Confidentiality. Okay. So he just popped up on you at work.
He called first.
Okay.
But pretty much. I mean,
but I didn't talk to you over the phone.
Same difference.
Okay. So what
I'm at work like.
Okay, so what do you say? What do you say?
He's like, you messaged me about.
No, did he call and say, this is your dad? What did he say first? I'm just curious. Sorry.
I mean, something to that effect.
Okay.
Like, there's a possibility I may be your father.
Oh, okay.
Like, and you know, we set up a time to meet, and we met for coffee, and it was just like we did the like I already done my DNA test, but he had took one too, but he's like, he already knew.
Right. But he still did it anyway. Yeah. Just for proof. Yeah. Okay. So ever since then.
And ever since then, he's everything.
That's great. That's beautiful. You know? Okay. That's dope. You feel good about it. Look at that smile on your face. I love looking at her eyes, you guys. That's what's up.
I'm daddy's girl.
Yay. That's what's up. And it should be that, you know. I mean, the fact that he just was reaching out to you and actually going to other locations, calling other places, and just looking for you himself. And the fact that he didn't even know anything about you, and as soon as he did, he's on it. That's pretty awesome. I almost cussed. But that's awesome. When I get excited, I cuss, okay? Okay, so since we are done talking, okay, look. We are here because this woman makes amazing cheesecakes.
That's what I'm told.
Where'd you eat lunch at today? I think we missed a piece of our time here.
We need a shout out opportunity. Speaking of where I ate lunch today.
Yes, let's give a shout out to where you had
lunch Mama
today.
G's Kitchen.
Tell me about it.
Fed.
What'd you eat?
Ooh, I had the catfish, buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Really?
Cornbread.
You had chicken in the mac?
Candied yams and buffalo chicken.
I heard you.
I heard you. Candied yams. Greens with the smoked turkey.
Mama G's Kitchen.
The Cajun butter sauce.
Wow. Look, I'm over here like, hey, what time is it? Is it time to eat? Where's she located at? How do they get Mama G's Kitchen?
You better look that shit up. I just see her post and pre-order some plates
on Facebook
or Instagram.
So it's just Mama G's Kitchen.
Instagram Mama G's Kitchen.
All right, I'm coming to see you, Mama G.
She does catering, all that. I just get them pop-up plates.
I like the pop-up plates.
What is it this week? I've also had, what else have I had? The oxtail adobo.
I love adobo. I ain't never had oxtail adobo, but I will.
Neither had I. about
Okay,
that.
sounds good.
There's a whole story
I
about
know how
that.
you eat the oxtails,
There
okay?
is
So I can
story.
just imagine.
So
it
when
being
I
dumb.
got those oxtail.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is kind of embarrassing.
No, it ain't.
It's not really.
Let's talk about
it is what it is. So I bought 3 plates.
Wow.
Because I was gonna share.
Okay. Okay.
People, I'm like, all right, we're all gonna eat today.
Okay.
And mind you, these plates are full. Like it's like 3 meals in one plate. I ate all that shit.
Damn.
Not in one sitting.
But you chose not to share after your first.
I didn't choose. I shared like half a portion of mac and cheese with my oldest kid. And I ate the rest of myself.
Damn.
Y'all gotta get your own plates. I'm sorry.
So shout out to Mama G's Kitchen on Facebook and Instagram. Get y'all a plate because she over here about to pass out, So anyway, let's get back to your cheesecakes. So which baking skill do you consider yourself an expert in? Expert? You know what? Go ahead.
I don't even consider myself an expert in it. Like I'm always learning for like different ways to do things and new ways, and I'm not one to follow like the rules of the kitchen. I don't believe in them.
Okay.
They don't really work out for me.
That's great.
So I mean, sometimes I try things and they don't work out. My first batch of trying to make cheesecake pops failed.
Cheesecake pops.
Cheesecake pops.
Like
I'm trying to put these on a stick.
Oh,
not these big
cake pops, like popsicles. Oh,
yeah, just like
the little circle things.
Like the cake pops, but cheesecake pops.
Wow, that sounds really yum.
Yeah. So my first failed. However, I'm like, if the recipe was good for something else. Just not cheesecake pops.
Okay.
Had to go different route with those.
Right.
So not a complete failure, just a learning opportunity.
So since we're on failures, what would you consider your biggest fail in your baking experience? I mean, like flour all over the kitchen, or like, I mean, I don't know, something. I know something happened.
I mean, that's always.
It's always
everything
a lot going on.
There's always stuff flying everywhere. It's a lot to keep up with.
I ain't never tried to make a cheesecake in my life.
That's what people tell me a lot. And like, I had never tried until I tried. So,
I mean, and you won't know until you actually try it. And these cheesecakes look very, very, very professional. So you do a great job. And I know it's a process. Yeah,
they can be kind of finicky with temperature. So,
and does that determine like with the flavors or whatever type of toppings you have on it, or?
Not necessarily. It's just if you don't heat or cool it properly, it can crack or just fall apart.
These look really quite perfect. Thank you. Okay, so it is almost 30 minutes into our break. Okay, so Marlon, I would shout out to Marlon. You know what I'm saying? He's always behind the camera, but we're gonna do something a little different today. So Marlon, could you come give Dubtown and Renton a shout out, because you got your I mean, come show us what you rocking with. To talk to us, and we gonna let you take the first.
Oh wait, Dubtown.
Oh, see.
Hi everybody. I'm Marlon. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. I'm repping for Dubtown today, which is one of the finest ovens that we give shout outs to. Owned by good friends of mine that makes great local beers and also happens to be one of the sponsors for the Money and Cakes show. It's a really good podcast. It's local
Money
beers,
and
one people
Cakes.
listen to. So that's my piece in front of the camera.
Okay, Marlon, since you're here,
While you're here,
you get to pick which cheesecake you would like to try while you're here.
I'm gonna try the homemade whipped cream one.
The homemade whipped cream? Okay, Jazzy. I was gonna just say Jazzy Cakes off the cake. I kind of was gonna say cakes, but I got like tongue-tied. I'm gonna let you do the honors.
dive in.
Oh, we dive
in.
Alright, I will absolutely.
Oh God, that looks so good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's every bit as I remember it.
Every tastes just as good as you. Oh God.
Oh no, the first one I
gosh.
got when I did one of her pop-ups, I ate like the whole thing. In like less than 45 minutes I was waiting for people.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, I want to try the cherry, but I can't wait for Marlon to explain. Okay, what he did with his first one. Okay, you guys, I've been waiting for this. I think I had a bite that one time, but it wasn't the same as savory as I'm going to do it right now. Okay, this is my first. Okay, look, I'm so excited. I'm just gonna leave this right here. Is that okay?
That's you.
It's really good, you guys. Okay, so tell us where your pop-ups are again for right now.
For right now, you pretty much just gotta follow my Instagram or Facebook, Jazzy Cakes 425. I'm usually at Sparkle downtown Renton a lot, and working on a date that works at Dubtown.
Okay.
And then my next one, the details of my Lakeland Hills pop-up will be on my Instagram and Facebook.
Excuse my smacking.
Soon.
Excuse my smacking. I just want to give everybody a reminder that you are watching Monae Media on YouTube and you are listening to SeattleHipHopRadio.com. And we are sitting here eating Jazzy Cakes, cheesecakes. You know, they are so very tasty. I don't eat cheesecakes very often. So do you have customers who call you regularly?
I do.
You do. I bet they do.
So,
Have you had any like crazy stories? Like, I need a cheesecake because my boyfriend's coming over and we want to. I mean, like, have you had any kind of crazy stories?
Actually, it's mostly the boyfriend's getting it for the ladies.
Oh, really? I mean, that's nice because a lot of men, I'll put cheesecake all over his body. So I might, But anyway, go ahead. It's not about me. Sorry. I got carried away.
I mean, there's plenty of things
You can do
cakes.
it. Yeah. Man. I'm over here just like, wow. So anyway, so how do you come up with your flavors?
Well, I kept it simple for, right here, but I try to have like different themes. So for St. Patrick's Day, I had a whole like St. Patrick's theme, and I will be, you know what? I will also be doing Plantasia Renton on the 26th and 27th.
Plantasia, what is that?
It's like a garden show in Renton.
Wow. I might want to come to that.
So I'll have my cheesecake pops. Not that first recipe.
Okay.
But
Okay, so you got it down. So you've made them since.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, great. So you got that down.
So I do have those now.
Okay.
And, you know, I'll have, what am I doing? I'm doing, it's a plant show. So I'm doing like lavender and mint and lemon.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot my fourth flavor, but, you know, it's written down.
That's okay. That is okay. So do you want to, you know, kind of tell us about your cheesecakes that you have over there?
So these are, you know, just people message me privately. I got a couple blueberry cheesecakes, a Butterfinger cheesecake.
Now those are big.
Yeah.
So how long does it take you to make these? What are the prices and the sizes? You kind of want to just give us a description and a rundown?
So I have, if you message me privately, I have the 6-inch for $20. It's about 6 to 7 servings because of the height. And then the 9-inch for $35. Just like 12 to 14 servings.
Mm-hmm. So are those fresh blueberries, or how do you like?
Well, at one point.
Yes, you're
and
right.
I do make my own toppings.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you do them from scratch like you did the whipped cream.
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I tried. No,
curious.
I have tried some places that use like, you know, the pre-made toppings, and some of them are good. I have not found any that.
But you love it, and
like.
you're original though, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know, it's not like you're just getting the fruit out of the can and the whipped cream and putting it on top. Like you're literally doing everything from scratch, including your it's called the crust, right? Right, the crust. It's like crumbly, but it doesn't go all the way around. So I feel weird saying it, you know. Yeah. So, like, how long does it take you to make, like, a cheesecake? I know I'm asking, like, 1,000 questions at once. I'm just so curious.
It's a process. So, between, you know, I was talking about the temperature.
Right.
So, in a regular oven, it takes, you know, about, for the big ones, you know, a good 1.5 to 2 hours.
Okay. Now, is that the whole thing?
That's not including the time chilling in the fridge.
You have to process.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but it takes time, and you really do put your time in it. They look amazing.
Yeah.
They are amazing. What is that one again?
The caramel.
Do you do Hershey chocolate? It's like my favorite.
I do it all. I have.
You know what I was thinking about?
I have
Oreos
orders.
One.
I have Oreo that I have for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with something.
I do. Yeah. So I need to get that done later.
Okay. Do you offer vegan, gluten-free, or dairy-free cheesecakes, or are they already those things?
I have done a gluten-free one successfully.
Yay.
I am working on a vegan cheesecake.
That's gonna be a hit.
I have my supplies together. I just need to get in there and do it and give it to my, my little taste testers.
Who's your the kids? I bet they love. They never told you that your cheesecakes were no good, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I didn't think so, but I just had to ask. Have you haven't had anybody that was just, that was dissatisfied?
No.
Just curious.
No.
That's good.
I think my most critical feedback was I did a lemon one and it wasn't lemony enough.
Of course.
But I think that's about it.
Well, you're amazing. And because I already started eating it, I can't stop. But it is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. That's what I live for. Like people telling me, I had somebody tell me, you know, they just had a couple bites before bed, and they kept laying down and getting back up.
I mean, and like on the bottom, it's like just nice and juicy.
Until it was gone.
Yes. It's just so nice and juicy on the bottom because of like the fruit. You know, like you can taste every bit of it. I'm enjoying myself.
I've had people tell me, oh, I didn't have a fork with me, so I just picked it up and shoved it in my face.
And just ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet they did. I could see all that happening. If I wasn't on camera right now, you know, I probably, but no. So who inspires you, and do you have a mentor, someone that you look up to? Like, do you watch anybody who bakes, you know?
As far as baking, not really. But just in general, Rochelle, the owner of Sparkle.
Really?
She is the most like positive, uplifting person. She told me I was gonna do this before I knew.
Wow.
She believed in me before I believed in myself.
That's great. And it's always someone else who can see that greatness inside of us, you know, and sometimes it just takes them to just push you and just, you know, we need that in our lives daily. Someone to just tell us how, you know, great we are and the ideas that we have, because there's a lot of people who are just, you know, not those types of people. But when you get those people in your life, you know, it just brings your vision to, it just gives it so much more light.
Yeah. We talk about everything, and, you know, the more we talk, it's like the more we find out, like, we have so much in common.
So you guys
like,
really vibe together.
It's crazy. Like, that's my Capricorn sister.
Right.
And our moms were Leos.
Right.
And they were jealous of us.
Oh, wow.
And
wow.
we, you know, grew up in a toxic household because of it.
Wow.
But,
so you guys encourage each other, you know, as women. And
yeah. She has these, like, crazy off-the-wall ideas. But it's like, no, that can work. You know, all the people that want to shut us down. Like, you can't do that. Like,
right.
What, because you don't think I can do it? I'm sorry, who are you?
I mean, and then we're women too. So, you know, I'm not saying no, but, you know, when it comes to women being successful and doing things that we're doing, it's not easy, especially being a mother, working a full-time job, and you still have time to bake cheesecakes. That is a lot in itself. And I know because I work 2 jobs and then still, you know, try to do this. So it's not easy. There's no sleep sometimes, you know. And then we try to have a social life, a love life. What is that? You got one? You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
A very recent one.
Oh.
Yes.
Has the cheesecakes been any? Have the cheesecakes had any effect in that?
How do I know you're gonna ask me?
I mean, because I am talking to Jazzy Cakes. You know,
it's
not just your eyes.
You know,
some cakes.
I had never made it a habit of dating my customers. However,
wow. Okay, so tell us.
I'm glad I made this exception.
Amore cheesecakes.
Blood and cheesecake.
We can make it a movie. Okay. Well, I
love it.
I know, right? I'm Marlon. I think we're gonna have to get Marlon got a new project. Amore and cheesecakes. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we were having some conversation earlier.
Our French movie.
Okay. So if you know French movies, okay. All right, so we are in our last 15 minutes, and you are watching Monae Media on YouTube, and you are listening to SeattleHipHopRadio.com. And I'm sitting here with the beautiful Jazzy Cakes. She has a display of cheesecakes, and I have one of my own in front of me. It's the cherry one. Oh, they are absolutely amazing, you guys. So, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram.
So, your Facebook, you gotta say.
Jazzy Cakes 425 on both.
Okay, got you. Jazzy Cakes
Jazzy
425.
Cakes 425. That's what it is.
All right. So if you guys need a cheesecake, you haven't. So do you do big events? What's your biggest event if you have? And what can we look forward to from Jazzy Cakes in the next 5 years?
Eventually I would love is, in addition to getting into some of these local places I was talking about, I would love to have my own cafe.
Yes.
And do more than just cheesecakes. But I figured, this is a start. I could focus on one thing that everybody's asking for all the time.
Yes.
But eventually I would love to grow that and
I see it.
get in somewhere.
I see it. You just like, yes. I see it. We're going to call it Jazzy Cakes. Oh, can't you tell? Yes. Oh, God. That's a bomb cafe name.
I have, my tattoo artist is actually working on a logo for me.
Yay. And you love music.
I do. I can't do anything without music.
You love music. You got you got earphones.
Yep. I get my next session coming up. Get some of this filled in.
So is this arm like your music arm?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How did I guess? The guy playing the saxophone, you got the earphones, you got the microphone, the what is it called? The music
Oh, the triple plaid, the Prince, the marathon flag.
Yes. You like tattoos too.
I do.
You're very creative.
It's so relaxing to me.
Yeah.
I get in the chair and I sleep. So that time we don't get to sleep from working so much.
Right. When we are sitting down and doing something that we enjoy, it's instant falling asleep. You know what I mean? It happens all the time. I totally understand. That's your relaxing point, when you've worked hard and this is what you want to do. So that's why it's so relaxing, because it's something that you want to do. And as I can see, you enjoy making cheesecakes, because I see the art in your cheesecakes, the talent in your cheesecake, the taste. I mean, everything about your cheesecakes are absolutely amazing. And if I could get my hands on that Butterfinger one, I think I might do Hershey chocolate. That's a good one. The big one. You can have lots of chocolate drizzle. That's what I get on my mochas. Okay.
Extra chocolate.
I'm gonna let you be creative with
I love
mine.
chocolate.
Chocolate's your favorite? Okay. Yes, that's a good question. What is your favorite cheesecake? Your favorite cheesecake to eat?
People usually tell me, they love the fruit cheesecakes. And I had never really, I guess, particularly cared for chocolate cheesecake myself until I made me one. Just being honest, I make some good chocolate cheesecake.
So chocolate cheese. You're a chocolate cheesecake.
So one of my regular customers, that's what he orders. Every few Mondays, he'll get 6 chocolate and 6 peanut butter chocolate.
Wow. Yeah. That's sad.
So that's a regular thing.
That's what's up. So you are a mother. You work full time at a warehouse, mind you. This ain't just no regular 9 to 5, okay? You working these 9 to 5 on your feet. Working, okay? And then you're on your feet and you're making cheesecakes. You're doing pop-ups. You're a mother. Your son just graduated. You have so much going on and you still look amazing. You know, you seem very at peace and happy with what you're doing.
Thank you. It's because I love where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
I love where I'm going.
Talk to me.
I know I'm not going to be in that warehouse forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's, just my medical and my 401k and my paid vacation right now.
Right. And that's just what it is. You're going through the process.
Mm-hmm.
And, to be honest, we have to love the process because that's where we get our strength from, where we learn, you know what I'm saying? That process is vital. Like, if you don't go through the process, it's going to be hard for you to keep what you actually get at the end.
Absolutely. And, if it wasn't for my anxiety, I would never be here right now.
And look at you. I don't see no anxiety anywhere on your person.
Because I had to, I couldn't let it hold me back.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sit there like, oh, why is this happening to me? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had to really think like, all right, where is this taking me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, it closed this door. So where's my path going now?
Mm-hmm. And it sometimes some of us, it takes us, when we're ready to make that change, it just instantly happens.
Absolutely. I had never even had the desire to open my own business or anything. I was completely satisfied working for somebody else. I was like, I'm good. I don't want to deal with all that.
Right.
But when you get that feeling, it just takes you over, and
when you do it, you
just
do
go.
It. Yeah.
All in.
Yes, we got no limits around here. None. You can get Jazzy Cakes anytime. My stomach is like full, but I want to eat some more. Oh, wait. So, what are your plans this weekend? It's Juneteenth and Father's Day weekend.
So, I have, a birthday party tomorrow.
Okay.
So, my boyfriend's son is a
bouncy house.
Mm-hmm. It's a bouncy house. His first birthday.
Wow. Well, look at you. I want to go in the bouncy house. It's been a long time.
He gets Oreo cheesecake. That's what the cheesecake
is. And
for.
she gets a Oreo cheesecake. Wow. That's what's up.
And of course, I have to find time to take my dad out.
Yes. Shout out to all the dads. Happy Father's Day 2021 from Monae Media.
And
Jazzy Cakes. Sorry, I had to add that in. Okay, so what are you guys going to do?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
It's been real sunny out and nice out. How's the warehouse treating you? Y'all got AC in there?
Of course not. But, I can do a little bit of everything, so I'm going to keep my ass and chill.
Right.
I'll work in the cooler.
Oh, okay.
So.
Hey, you good then. Man, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to make these cheesecakes and to sit down with me, because it was absolutely a pleasure.
No, thank you. This is so great what you're doing. I love it. This is what, I'm passionate about cooking and feeding people, but I'm also passionate about community and bringing people together. And you're just showcasing all the talent we have, in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
It's right here in our own backyard.
Yes.
That, some of these people I would never have known about. And I'm like,
Oh,
where did you come from?
We got more to come. But I appreciate you and your support. Like, you always share my stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, I really am just one day at a time. Like, I mean, just like you. I just was like, you know what? I need to be loud. Okay? I'm just going to be loud. And I just, you know, each time I do an interview, I learn so much just about, you know, you. Like, you got these cheesecakes. People just pull up on you, but they don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? There's more to you than, you know, you just standing there selling the cheesecakes, you know? Like, but what's behind the cheesecakes, you know? And this beautiful soul. So I absolutely appreciate you. And yay, I'm so excited. You guys look forward to Jazzy Cakes Cafe coming soon. I see it. It's written all over her face. We are speaking it into existence right now. Jazzy Cakes Cafe. I can see the logo already. And visually in my head, I'm so excited to see what he comes up with and see how, you know, what my thought of, you know, what I would see. But anyway, I know it's going to be great. I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to finish my cheesecakes. And you're watching Monae Media on YouTube. And you are listening to SeattleHipHopRadio.com.